Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If there's one thing we know about Bold and Beautiful's Liam, it's that his motto in life was lifted directly from the lyrics of a classic 70s tune. If you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. But now, fresh from a faux brain tumor and an all-too-real shooting, he's seeing things differently. He knows what he wants, and what he wants is hope. But of course, Hope is currently engaged to Carter, and despite him being a one-woman man, something Liam has never really been able to say about himself, the would-be bride is of course leaning into her newly awakened feelings for Liam. A reunion between the formerly wed pair seems almost inevitable, eventually. However, this is Bold and Beautiful, where one fact stands true above all others. To quote a certain playwright, the course of true love never did run smooth, which means it's pretty likely that Hope is going to marry Carter in haste and repent in leisure. You know, the way she dashed off and married Wyatt when Liam was 2 minutes late for their meeting at the base of the Eiffel Tower. People on this show have major impulse control issues. At which point, there's one thing we absolutely positively do not want to see: Liam running back to Ivy. Actually, we're fine with that, as long as she doesn't welcome him back with open arms. We loved the short-lived romance of Liam and Ivy. She felt like a refreshing break from his endless ping-ponging between Hope and Steffi. Much like Steffi eventually moved on with Finn, Ivy could have been Liam's path toward stability. Even his portrayer, Scott Clifton, dubbed Ivy the one who got away a while back. Instead, he's determined to only fall for women who are unavailable to him. Heck, it wasn't that long ago that he was planting unwanted kisses on Steffi. So, sure, Liam can go running back to Ivy when Hope rejects him, but we're going to need Ivy to say, "Nope, not this time. I deserve better than to be your consolation prize." It would help if the soap introduced a new guy for her to become involved with, but that might be too much for us to ask. The sun spilled golden light over Los Angeles, but inside Forrester Creations, hearts were tangled in storms. Liam Spencer stood between two women who had both claimed his heart in different ways. Hope Logan, the woman who always represented light and possibility, and Ivy Forrester, the enchanting cousin with a mysterious depth that stirred something unexpected inside him. Hope leaned against the design table, her eyes shimmering with both love and exhaustion. "Liam, we've been through everything. My heart still tells me you're my destiny, but I need to know if you feel the same, or if you're chasing something else." Across the realm, Ivy's voice was softer, but just as compelling. "You don't have to choose out of loyalty or history, Liam. With me, you don't have to relive the same heartbreak cycle. You can start fresh. Doesn't that sound freeing?" Liam felt the weight of their words pressing down like silk and steel combined. Hope was the dream, the vision of the life he always thought he wanted: a family, trust, stability. Yet Ivy offered something intoxicatingly different, a chance to rewrite the script of his life, to step outside the same carousel he and Hope had been spinning on for years. Bill Spencer, ever the meddler, had his own opinion. "Son, let me tell you something. Hope is the safe bet, but safe can get boring real fast. Ivy's got fire, mystery. She'll push you in ways Hope never could, and you need that." Meanwhile, Brooke, ever the mother lion, had already made her stance clear. "My daughter deserves your commitment, Liam. Don't make her another casualty of your indecision. If you want her, fight for her. If you don't, set her free." The tension built like a fashion show countdown. The question wasn't only who Liam loved more, it was who he wanted to be. With Hope, he'd always be the boy chasing a perfect dream. With Ivy, he could transform into a man who embraced passion and unpredictability. That night, standing on the cliff overlooking the ocean, Liam finally let his heart speak. Hope had joined him, her hand slipping into his. Ivy arrived moments later, drawn by fate itself. 3 souls under one moonlight, waiting for an answer. "I can't keep breaking hearts with hesitation," Liam admitted. "Hope, you're my history, my comfort, my dream come true. Ivy, you're the spark I never expected, but I can only choose one." The waves crashed, mirroring the pounding of his heart. But before he could finish, the world seemed to hold its breath. Would Liam cling to the familiar light of hope or surrender to Ivy's dangerous allure? Now the choice is yours, bold and beautiful fans. Should Liam stay bound to hope, the love of his past and maybe his forever, or embrace Ivy, the love that could set him free?